Okay, so apparently, most people who type OSFirstTimer into the Google search engine believe that I must be dead because my last video was uploaded over a year ago, and logically, if someone isn't uploading, it means they're dead, right? Well, no, at least not in my case. Those who follow my other channel, I've got like 13 other channels, so if you want to find out what those other channels are, go watch my series on the YouTube Millionaire channel and you'll find out all about them. But right now, I'm referring to the OSFT Vlogs channel, and yeah, I know it's pronounced vlogs, but I hate saying vlogs like that, it just reminds me of vomiting. Anyway, if you follow my Vlogs channel, you'll know that we moved to Tasmania in January 2018, and the farmhouse we moved into needed a lot of renovations to modernise it, and since Diana likes to do things very specifically, all her time went into renovating the property with the tradies, and thus she was unable to be featured in OSFirstTimer videos. I spent my time editing videos for other companies while also working on a new series on the OSFT Vlogs channel where I commentate my life through videos I filmed almost daily starting in 2008, going all the way to modern times. Each video in the series focuses on a month of my life, but it's generally quite fun with some light humour thrown in as I laugh at funny things that occurred or just make fun of my past self. This series didn't require Diana to make, so that's why I was able to make those episodes and not OSFirstTimer videos over the last year. Anyway, the renovations have almost come to an end now, and thus OSFirstTimer videos can be made again. However, there's now another problem. OSFirstTimer videos used to be filmed by recording my screen with my screen recorder Action and recording Diana with a Sony AX100 video camera, and then simply joining them together, cutting out the bad bits, moving Diana around on the screen and zooming in on the action. This meant that a typical OSFirstTimer episode took about 2 hours to prepare for, 1 hour to film and 7 hours to edit, so no issues and only 10 hours spent on each episode. Back in April, however, I replaced my big bulky AX100 and iPhone 7 Plus with a Galaxy S10 Plus, basically merging my camera into my phone. The external mic on the AX100 was having a lot of audio issues towards the end of its life, so I decided to just simplify the situation with the Galaxy S10 Plus as my main new camera. The visual quality on the S10 Plus is decent, and considering it's a phone, the audio quality is really good too. In fact, this voiceover right now is done using my phone. But there's one major problem. The S10 Plus, as like any other phone, records at a variable frame rate instead of a constant frame rate like video cameras do. This isn't a problem for most people, but for those who edit videos and would like to synchronize a VFR video with a CFR video, you'll get major sync issues. Basically, CFR means that a video recorded at 30 frames per second will record at 30 frames per second, as you would expect. However, VFR, set to record at 30 frames per second, will actually record frames at variable rates. So one moment it might be 25 frames per second, then 28, then 20, then 30, all in the same video file, depending on what the device can handle at that exact moment in time. I recorded an episode of OSFirstTimer on December 2nd, 2019, where Diana compares and rates MX Linux 19 and Elementary OS 5. Like usual, the raw footage is just over an hour, but it will be edited down to about a 40-minute episode. I started editing it like usual and used a loud sound at the start of the video to synchronize Diana recorded on my phone with the desktop recording as I always do, but then, moments later, I noticed the audio was out of sync. Listen to the sound of the clicks and how they don't occur at the right time.
So I'm assuming it would have something to do with a paperclip file, so... No, it doesn't. Okay, this blue thing, no. Maybe click that. Okay, so
the solution is to just synchronize that audio, right? Well, sure, I can do that, but the problem is that I tested it out with another recording frame by frame, and the audio is going out of sync with each passing second. And it's not just a matter of audio drifting further out of sync by 1 second for every 10 seconds it passes. That would be easily fixed by simply separating the audio from the video and stretching it in the right direction depending on the direction the audio is drifting. This doesn't work in this situation because the audio is randomly going in and out of sync, forwards and backwards. I spent 2.5 hours editing the new video while constantly syncing the audio, only to find that it took a whole 2.5 hours to edit through the first 2.5 minutes. In other words, this means that it would take me about 60 hours to edit the video. And that's not about adding cool content to the video, it's just to keep the audio and video in sync, which is a total waste of time and energy considering I didn't have to do this before and it won't add anything special to the final video. It's just to keep it in sync. So right now, I'm really lost on what to do. I've heard of a possible solution involving using Handbrake to convert the VFR video to CFR so it can then be edited in Vegas 16 without Diana going out of sync with the desktop, but this doesn't always work in all cases. I am willing to try it though, so I put my video through Handbrake, and yeah, there's 3 videos of the desktop and 3 of Diana because my computer's quite old and things keep crashing, so I had to keep setting things up over and over and resuming from there, but that's fine because I can deal with that. What I can't deal with though is the sync problems, and when Handbrake has done its thing, I try to drag the MP4 file it produces into Vegas and nothing. Vegas won't accept that file for editing. Yeah, what I just said didn't match up with what you just saw, because magically, Vegas is now deciding to accept the files Handbrake has converted, and it decides to do this after I'd already spent 4 days making this video describing a problem that no longer affects me. Now I've just got to edit this new OSFirstTimer video, which you can expect to see uploaded this Friday. The following OSFirstTimer video will come out in February due to school holidays, and from then on, OSFirstTimer videos will become more common. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of OSFirstTimer.